Hi guys. Today we're going to be working a little bit more on our narrative writing. Last time you saw in a video and you watched Thank You, Mr. Fokker, and hopefully you started to develop the story that you want to write. Hopefully you have some characters listed and you thought through what setting you wanted to do. Hopefully you thought through a problem. And our goal for today is to build a character. So here in just a little bit, you'll see in your Google Classroom, we have what's called building a character, and this is our lesson for today. Now, I want to make something kind of clear. If you want to do this virtually and using Google Classroom and Google Slides, that's fine. If you also want to answer these questions and be able to draw in your writing notebook that you took home, that would also be fine too. So either way, you may definitely do it in your writing notebook, or you may do it here on Google Classroom. So the first thing I want you to do is kind of start developing what your character looks like. And I want you to do that in picture form. So it might be kind of hard to draw online, which is why I'm asking you to maybe use your notebook if you want to. But start picturing what your character is going to look like. After that, I want you to describe what they look like. Are they tall? Are they short? Are they skinny? Do they have brown hair? I want you to tell me in words what they look like. After you think through that, I want you to think about what kind of person they are. Are they nice? Are they sassy? Are they silly? You get to pick which traits you want them to have. I also want you to pick out what their age is. The next two things I want you to think through are what makes them happy and what makes them upset. It might be something small, it might be something big, it might be something that's going to come up in your story. So think about maybe something that has something that upsets them or something that makes them happy. The last two things I want you to think about are what outside traits do they have and what inside traits do they have. The outside traits are pretty easy. That's just what they look like or what they're wearing. But the inside traits, you might have to take some time to think through that. Inside traits are things like kind or motivated or generous. Those are things that we can't always necessarily see. And those are traits that I want you to list of how that character is on the inside. Now, if you have more than one character, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and repaste it for you. So now that you have two different character pages that you can use your little arrow to tap through, or if you're using your notebook, you can write on two separate pages. But your goal for today is to work through what your character is going to look like, what they are going to bring to your story, how they are going to act. Sorry about that. How they are going to act, and how they are really going to help your story kind of come alive.